Hey, good morning, Bianca. How are you?
Good morning, Joseph. I'm fine, and you? Very happy to be here with you on this interview.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the broadcast. Actually,
Hey.
don't do it like Joe, all about family, friends, football, and Forex. Surprise, surprise. And today we have also the three dots. We are talking about something else, Bianca, right?
Correct. Today we're talking about very useful tips how to save money and how to stay active in Switzerland and elsewhere in the world as well.
All right. Thank you very much for the last like you gave me on LinkedIn. As I said, losing weight is so easy. I start every Monday.
That's true.
So what are your general tips to save money in these tough times in Geneva and overall?
For me, it's like important to save money because I want to discover something, discover the region and the surroundings. But you don't want to pay 100 francs in a restaurant in Geneva because, as you know, it's very expensive in Switzerland. So I highly recommend buyclub.ch or dinedeal.ch. On those online pages, you can find many activities, restaurant vouchers, and much more at discounted prices. And I can give you a recent example. I have been to a wine tasting event, which was very nice to discover the region because it's a famous wine region here in Canton de Vaud. And it included like a visit to a wine cellar. And all this have been offered at a 50% discount. And it's so easy. You just have to go on those pages. You have to discover the special offers. And then you will see that you can benefit from the region. You can filter by the city that you want to discover. And it suggests you, for example, a museum visit, a guided tour, a restaurant meal, or a stay at a hotel for a better pricing. And just because it is discounted doesn't mean that you're treated differently. Because I'm using those pages. Yeah, it's true because I'm using it since 3 years.
That would have been exactly my question. What is your experience on the quality of the purchase you do? Just to let you know, I use also these sites. I use them already very long, very many years. Before it was kind of Groupon, I think, an international one which disappeared. I can't remember. Yeah, in the restaurant, sometimes I felt, is that really a big plate or is that a Groupon plate? What's your experience on it?
For me, I never had like a really bad experience because, I mean, if the restaurant would serve you some bad food, it's bad advertising for them and you will never come back. So it's in their interest to deliver like the same quality to make you come back and to recommend a restaurant. Or even for a stay in a hotel, I've been in Lausanne and they offered like a stay in a hotel for like 100 francs with breakfast and buffet. And it was really amazing. And they could not even make a difference between people like, how can you serve something else if it's buffet? But in general, there is no difference. So I never had like a bad experience where I can say I felt a difference because I paid like a 50% discount.
Very good.
So it's quite...
Makes sense. Now, from food to fitness, like for a guy like me, you know, very, very low motivated on this, lazy, and also I can also spend on other things my money, not for the gym. What do you recommend as a right thing to do to still stay fit for the next couple of years?
There is like an organization, it is called Urban Training, and this organization exists at least in Geneva and in the canton of Vaud. I'm not sure if it exists in the German-speaking part of Switzerland, but at least for Geneva and Vaud we are safe. And it does not only exist in Geneva or in Lausanne, it exists in many, let's say, villages like Gland and Rolle, where I know, because I live in Gland, so I know it very well. And Urban Training, they offer training classes which are completely free of charge. And it's once per week, and it's a 60-minute session. So basically, there is one experienced trainer, and you meet at a certain meeting point in your city. And then you just train with him, he gives you advice, and there are other participants. So it helps you to stay motivated as well, because there is like a certain group motivation, and there is the trainer who is behind your back, you know, motivating you to continue.
And what kind of activity is it? Is it Pilates or yoga, or is it something more or different?
It's like an outside activity, like it's always outside, even if it's raining, because sometimes they will find something which is covered if it's raining. But so far, weather was quite good, to be honest, so it was cool. It's like a whole body workout, I would say. They do like many exercises for the whole body, and they try to use as well benches to do a workout on the bench, like to use your whole body. Which is
okay. It's a great initiative. It's a great initiative. And do we need to pre-register there or just go there? How does it work?
Basically, you need to register online. You need to go to the urban training page. Then you can select where you live or where you want to do the training. And you can see which place is closest to yours. For me, it's like a 15 minutes walk at 6:30 in the evening. You register with your email address, then they will send you a confirmation, and then you just show up.
Okay.
And you're basically done.
You do it mainly in Canton Vaud or in Geneva?
For me, I do it in Gland, but it exists in Geneva and in many different areas. It's not only Geneva city center. You can find it as well in Chênebourg or other areas of Geneva.
Okay, so very cool. Good. Very good. I will look into that. But age-wise, is anything there? Or when I would appear there, would I be the oldest one or no?
No, to be honest, there are more, let's say, older people. But there are options. They propose you 2 different options of the exercise. So if you cannot jump like crazy, you will just walk. So there are 2 different options or 3 different options. And depending on the level you have or how you are trained, you can just adapt. So it's really for everybody, and everybody can go there and take a benefit.
Okay, sounds good. On the other topic, back to food. That's more my topic. Like, how can we all as individual help and save to make this planet a bit of a better place? Do you have any advice or suggestions on that?
I have like many tips what you can do yourself. First of all is that just buy what you need. Like go to the supermarket, buy what you need, not buy tons of quantities and throw half of it, because I know many people, they go crazy in the supermarket. So go several times, buy what you need instead of throwing it. Then there is another tip: when you have many leftovers in the kitchen or like vegetables or fruit, you can see, okay, in a few days, they can be thrown away. Just pre-cook them and put them in the freezer, so they will be safe for another few months. And the best tip that I have is the application Too Good To Go. I'm really thankful that Yannick, a friend of me, he recommended me this application, because I use it now since a bit more than 1 year. And the application is an application to reduce food waste. I can give you like a quick example how it works. Basically, on this application, you can buy leftover meals from restaurants, from bakeries, and from many food stores. And they sell what would have been thrown normally at a third of the original price. Fantastic. So it's quite interesting. Yeah. And you can just select as well very easily, for example, where you live. Let's say you live in Geneva, and this evening you are hungry and you are looking for something interesting. And then you can see, okay, 5 minutes from my place, there is a supermarket, let's say Migros. He's offering leftover sandwiches or whatever. You can pay sort of the price. You go there, pick it up, you have something to eat, and you avoid food waste. Okay, honestly,
I never ever heard of this initiative. Thank you very much. It's called Too Good To Go. Too Good To Go.
Too Good To
and
Go.
You have tried it. You and friends have tried it, and it works.
It works. In France, in Germany, in Switzerland, I've tried it like since more than 1 year. I use it like, let's say 3 times per week minimum. And it's really great because I can give you like one example from Migros, because I live 1 minute from this beautiful supermarket. And they offer like fruits and veggies for 5 francs. Normally it costs like 15, but they give you like a huge amount of fruits and vegetables. And to be honest, it's not bad quality, because the tomatoes, at least they are ripe and they have some taste. Because if you normally buy food or like vegetables, sometimes they are not even ripe, and it's sometimes better to buy from Too Good To Go. It's really
Fantastic.
great. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. I will try definitely, and it's good to hear from a person who has done it many times that it works. And when it's in France and Germany established, maybe other countries have also these similar initiatives already. So thank you very much, Bianka. In these COVID times, getting some financial and health and psychological help is very important for people doing some sports. Personally, have you been very much impacted on the COVID, or was it business as usual for you?
For me, there was like one main difference, and it's about the home office. Because since mid-March, Refinitiv is working from home. But for me, to be honest, it's a good change, because in the morning you can sleep longer, which is great. Then you have more energy for the day. And this is what you need as an account manager, because you have many clients on the phone. You have many things to do, like to take care of them, to check if everything's working well. And then in the evening, you are already at home. You don't need to commute. You don't need to take the train, the bus, because it creates a certain level of stress, especially in Geneva. If you have to take the bus, you have to run away, you have to rush, you shouldn't miss the train. So I'm really happy about this change. And I would not say that people in the home office are less effective. For me, it's completely different, because I feel more energized and I have more energy to attack my daily challenges.
Okay, sounds really like a good plan. Like when you say account manager, I have to maybe surprise you now with a statement. You will make it in the history books of this broadcast, Don't Do It Like Joe, as the first female guest speaker.
But it's amazing.
And I'm so proud of you, because you said, after I offered it to you, you said spontaneously, yes, you want to do it. So thank you very much. Bianka, do you still have something else to share? Like a good advice for younger people? Because, you know, as I set up this broadcast, the goal was to help. It's purely educational, not financial. It's purely educational. Based on the principle of Jack Ma, he said people should learn more out of listening to other people, also to their mistakes, you know, that they don't have to do the same mistakes themselves. Do you have anything which you like as a quote for your life or for advice to other people?
For me, there is no special quote from like a famous person, let's say, but it's very, very important to always see the positive side and to continue and to be good with yourself. Because if you stay positive, it will give you another behavior and you will be much more energized instead of always seeing only the negative side. This is what helps me to stay active as well and to not give up.
Okay, in tough times, and I see you're very positive, Bianka. So thank you so much. First female guest speakers, and I only can say follow the advice what Bianka give, because I will try it myself, and it looks very much as a good thing. Too good to go. I will try now to download it, and voila. Thank you very much. Have a good day, Bianka. Thank you.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.